Hello everyone and welcome to a new episode of the Spanish Detectorist. Back again here on the fields, back in Scotland, back from my holidays, and back in search of treasures and history. The temperature here is freezing and it was a bit warmer in Galicia where I was on holidays, and here is a bit different temperature. Hopefully we have a very nice day today. I had a wonderful last dig of 2024 with wonderful finds, and I am expecting the same level again. So let's see how is going the day and let's see what are the treasures. Let's go for some treasures. We have here the first signal of the day, the first signal of the year, 2025. This one is 17 and the ground is very soft. It is quite muddy because it was snowing last night. The temperature increased a bit today. Well, the ground, I think that the target is out, or should be, apparently. And something is here. We have the, oh yes, and here we have the first find of the year, and it's something, you see. We have even a relevant find. That's good, a good start of the year. And oh, looks like quite an old coin. Let's make a clean here. Oh, very nice. So we start the year quite good. Looks to me a Turner. Here we have with more detail the first find of the year, which is very nice. You see, we have something, but I think it's, look to me a face, but no, I think it's part of the corrosion. And I would say this is a Turner. Because of the size, how thin is, and here the back. But for sure I would say this is a 1600s coin, a copper, a 2-pence coin from 1600, 17th century. So could be Charles I or Charles II. So it's a very nice find for the morning, for the first one, and for the first of the year. So let's go for more treasures. Some of you asked me about the settings of the machine. Well, I'm gonna switch on with you. So, well, as you see, as you know, this is an Equinox 800. And the first thing I do is a ground balance. You see, this is the historical field number 1. There are several programs. There is park, field, beach, and gold. Well, this is taking the widest range of target sites, and the number 1 is apparently for coins and artifacts. Okay, so now before starting, here you have all the options, right? So the first option, so this one is noise cancellation. So now let's press accept. We have to check there is no any target here. We press here is preparing for the noise cancellation and will be 5. So the next setting to set up is the ground balance, and here is, well, 3. So pressing here and now moving the coil up and down. So it's adjusting to the ground, to the mineralization, and now it's 9. Okay, so then we have the volume adjust, which goes until 25 and is set to 23. Here we have the threshold level, which is set to 5, and then target tone. Here is accept, reject, and the recovery speed, which is set to 4. So basically I just do these settings and here to get the iron signals too. So here we have the settings to start the day. Well, and a part of that, and I have setting here the sensitivity. You see this setting here is in the maximum level. So you can get maximum depth from the machine, but depending, so there is no a rule actually, for everyone has her own settings or his own settings, and here depending of the ground, depending of the mineralization, you can set more sensitivity or less. Sometimes more sensitivity is not good because you have a lot of targets, a lot of noise around, so you don't want that. I'm getting confused. So depending of your field. And here you see when there is no any target here. Yeah, well, here there is some iron, -5, and you see is in the now disappear in the maximum depth. So yeah, and unfortunately today is a very freezing day and I don't have the headphones working with the machine. So we'll see how it's going the day. And this is our second target, second signal. This is quite good. Well, yes, it's fine. 18, similar to the other one, different tone now, different sound. But still is something here. Let's see what is that. And it's out now. The sound is better if you listen there. So the target is here in this area. Okay. Well, it would be nice a second one. Oh yes, we have, I think it's a piece of lead and looks like a musket ball. You see, this one, and I think it's, yes, I think it's a musket ball. Oh, very nice. So again, it's we are on the same age, in the 1600s. This is another find of 1600s musket balls, and this type of musket balls are from the same era. So yes, makes sense. Maybe someone around, because we are very close to the other find with the Turner. I think it's a Turner, a copper coin from 1600s. You see a better detail of the item. Very nice, very perfectly round, and probably never was shot. So that's a good thing too. Anyway, a good find again. And yes, the good luck looks is starting in a quite a good way this year. Very nice. Let's go for some more treasures. And we have our first rim pull of the year. Oh my God. Well, hopefully this is the first and the last one of the 2025. But I don't think it's the last one. Probably I will find many of these. Wonderful piece of history here. And another signal here, which was quite in the surface. And we have here the thing. Needs a clean, of course. Looks like something for a horse-related thing, maybe an attachment for leather. Yeah, you see here it's quite muddy day, and once it's a bit clean, well, the problem here we have is bended this piece, so it's a bit deteriorated. You see here it's even a bit broken. But yeah, if this was flat, probably would be a kind of decoration for leather, and here you see probably was attached to the leather. So it's made of copper and probably something from 19th century. Yeah, maybe probably with some color painted, and yeah, it will be something bright and beautiful on the horse. Well, a piece of history here, no bad. And hello again. Well, just here on a morning break, maybe I'm gonna make an early lunch, because I brought some very nice stuff from my from where I am from. Yes, nice cheese, Spanish ham, lomo. I don't know how is the translation in English, but so yeah, the packed lunch is promising, even almost more than the finds here. So yeah, I'm gonna have a tea, warm up, and back again on the fields. Yeah, this is the thing I was telling you. And here, I think it's loin, the translation, lomo. This is from pork fed by acorns, and the taste is wonderful because you have the fat in the middle, and well, a nice taste from my, and with some cheese from Galicia. Very nice. And now it's time for the Spanish ham. And this was cut by hand, which is much better. So it's from an Iberian pig. By the way, this will be much better with some extra virgin olive oil and much better bread. The bread is, well, it's a bit poor. But, well, at least this is a very nice lunch. And hello again. Well, the lunch is complete, and now it's time for back on the fields. After early lunch, I have a bit more time this afternoon, and hopefully I can find some treasures. I will be back on the area where I found two snake type buckle, which are wonderful finds, and I think that area is very nice because not far from there I found a possible medieval weight. So yes, I'm gonna try there and attempt, because it's quite a sticky mud. Maybe I change in a very steep field, but it's very steep, and there are not many targets. So well, we'll see how it's going the afternoon. Let's see. Then, and I have here my first signal of the afternoon. This is quite a screamer 20, but not very convinced with this because I am quite close to a path. And usually you find quite a lot of trash. No, I see there, I think, looks like a coin. You see here, this thing. It's a round thing, so let's take it here. Oh, we have a wheel. Looks like a wheel from a toy, maybe from a train. You see, quite clear. I would say this is from a train. We have the attachment here. Well, this is a good find, quality trash find, and let's make a clean of this. And here we have the wheel, and a bit deteriorated here, but probably this was from a model of steam train. So nice locomotive, maybe something from 40s or 30s, and yes, but we have just the wheel. We are missing the other parts and the rest of the locomotive. But well, a nice find, the first one of the afternoon. So let's go for more treasures then. We have a first screamer, well, probably the first screamer of the year too. This is 25, very clear, 25 quite on the surface. So let's see if we can find, I am thinking in silver of course, and it's out. A first piece of silver for the year will be very nice. Well, the day is going quite well at the moment with the finds, but still when you have a silver is better always. So getting closer to the thing. Ah yes, it's here. I see a coin, quite a big coin. So we have, yeah, I was thinking the first coin of the year, no, but we have the Turner. So that was the first coin of the year, which is from 1600s. And here, another coin, quite a big size, and it's a, I would say it's a George V. Let's make a clean. Here we have a better detail, and yeah, with all the mat around. Once it's clean the coin, we have here a better detail. I'm not sure about if it's a George V. The corrosion looks a bit different, and it's in a quite big size. So yes, here we have the one of the sections of the coin, which is quite toasted, and the other one is here, again quite toasted. Copper coin, a nice one, good one. And the new wonderful find here, which looks like a part of an extraction system, a pipe. Well, part of machinery, I would say. The finds on the field. You can find everything on the field, as you see here. And I started to dig this one, and it's getting more clear. This one is 2021. So let's see then if we have epic find here. Still is there, and no need of more dig here. And I see the find here. When I was doing the spade, appear this thing. Looks like an interesting thing here. Looks like a watch winder. So yes, could be. Looks, it's quite big. Maybe. I'm gonna make a clean and better detail here. You realize, oh yes, I think you see there is like a kind of cross, or maybe it's just to adjust a part of machinery. And here with better detail, not sure if it's part of machinery or it's just to adjust other. Well, just comment below if you know maybe the purpose of this piece here of copper. Well, I came to a easier ground because it's a sticky mud, and here usually are grazing sheep, and it's quite steep, but well, I had here 21, 22, quite a good signal. So let's check here, and it's out. Not sure if it's that black thing there. Hopefully it's not a bottle top. Yeah, yes it is. Yeah, it's we have someone was drinking here, apparently. Yeah, a very clear signal here. This one looks very nice. 2022. Hopefully it's this the first silver of the year. still is there inside. Okay. Looks like it's even more clear. Still is there. Well, the thing is out. I see, look like quite a big ball there. Or maybe it's just a stone. Okay. Very curious about this target. So I think this. I think it's part of a door or furniture or a bell. Yes, it's a ring bell from a bike. You see a copper piece, quite a big one. And here we have the attachment in the back. I'm gonna make a clean and show you. And here we have the fine, and clearly it's broken, part of a bell, probably from a bicycle. And yes, it's quite a big piece made of copper, that's why it was a high pitch. So, well, doesn't make any ring, but ding 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 ding, please subscribe to the channel here, because it's a big help to the Spanish Detectorist. Let's go for some more treasures. And hello again. And after finding some pieces of lead, I decided to take a little break in this afternoon. Not long for leaving, because I think we have 1 hour of light, and I came a bit later today, so the time is shorter. So, well, still the treasures are here for the next times, and this is a nice approach for starting the year. So, yes, let's hope we can find an epic find in the last minute in the next target, so a silver, who knows? Let's go for some treasures then again. Well, and now for a break. And here in a kind of mood larking, just heading back to where I have the bag, I found another target, and it's out. It's 14, was 14, and we have a back seal here, broken, I think. And probably we have some inscription. I see something there. Let's see. A number, I think. I think we have a number here. Well, the light now is not very wonderful. It is quite a dark day today, very cloudy. Doesn't help much. So, well, here we have a back seal, and I think we have an 8 and 9. Well, not sure. We're gonna make later in the Spanish Detectorist light box. We're gonna find the rest of the details here. And yes, it's a good find from probably 19th century, beginning of 20th century. Cramping deliveries, back seals made of lead. And we have another target out. This was 15, and it's around here somewhere. Yes, here we have, looks like a coin, a round thing, and this is the find. Okay, here in a first approach, it's very thin, and I think it's even broken there. Okay, a clean here, looks like a maybe part of a button, maybe a medal, maybe it's a farm token, but it's quite big to be a farm token. Well, yes, another find to check later. I don't have enough light here. And yes, here we have the piece, and I think now when it's drying up a little bit, there is a lack of light too. and I can make it very well, but looks like a figure to me, like an animal. Maybe a horse running. You see, there are like 4 legs. 1, 2, 3, 4. I could say it's an animal there. Well, definitely this makes to... Well, this needs to dry up, and maybe we have something here. Maybe we have a figure, a shape. Maybe it's a kind of medallion. It's broken there, you see. But definitely looks like it's coming up something. Looks like an animal to me. Okay, so another find to check later. An interesting piece here. Very nice. And we have another target out. This was 1415, and is here is another back seal, the second one. We have a detail here, and this is in quite good condition, because the other one was quite deteriorated and probably hit by machinery. And here definitely we have some inscription. Okay, so let's make a better approach, and I can make it because of the light. Maybe you can make it from your home. So yes, another piece of history from 19th-20th century, end of 19th or beginning of 20th century. So maybe I think it's a quite long name, maybe it's Edinburgh. Well, let's check later. And here we have a good signal. This is a 20. Yeah, well, depending on how you detect is better or worse. But yes, I think this is my last target. So let's check how is the last one in life. So maybe it's a last treasure. But I am detecting another one here where I was supporting my detector, and there is looks like a good one here. So we have 2. So one here, and I have to come back here to a second one, which is quite good. So well, let's check first this one. So yeah, hopefully one of these 2 targets is the good one. And yes, here I see something there. Looks good. Okay. And is oh no, I thought it was a coin or something, but no, it is part of cutlery, copper. Yes. So now I'm gonna dig the second one here, which is very close to this one. And here is the other target, and definitely this is my last target. This is 2021, quite in the surface. Maybe it's part of the other piece of the spoon or the fork. Hopefully something better. And let's see how we finish today. Still happy with the day. I see something there, quite green. This thing, yeah. And we have this is a decoration for horses, quite a big piece, for leather, to be attached on leather. And some are made of lead, some are made of copper. This is quite a size. Well, very nice. Probably this is a piece from 19th century. Quite almost all my hand here, the palm of my hand. Yes, a piece of social history here. Very nice. Well, and with this find is the end. I have to walk now where I have my bag. Yes, I'm gonna leave the rest of the treasures here for the next day. And yes, that was the last target. I would be a bit more if I had more light, but no, it's not the case. So it's time to go home. And yes, and that was the first day of the year. And for being the first day and being out of the fields for almost a month, it is a good approach. It's a good start of the year. And even I had a really good Guam for being a first signal in the day and in the year. So yes, well, in metal detecting, one of the main things is at least having some finds, relevant finds, and being outdoors and healing your soul and freshing breath air. So that's perfect. So let's check now the finds of the day. And welcome once again to the Spanish Detectorist live box. It was a better day than I thought, mainly because of this find. And yes, well, we're gonna start here with these less relevant finds. Not sure about this. Maybe this is a smaller version of this one, something related to horses, probably a decoration. Well, just comment below. Here, this is just in case. If it's something I am missing, I would say this is part of a furniture. If you have any other idea or any suggestion, just comment below again. I always appreciate your help. But it's made of copper. Here, well, I can see like there is like a kind of a screw. And other pieces here, this one could be something related to a relic, maybe. Looks like it was smashed. This is a musket ball, quite a perfect round size, probably from 1600s. And we have two back seals here. Not sure about this. It's northerly, I would say, or hardly. Well, if you know about this town, maybe it's O'Hare Hill. Maybe it's not sure. Not sure about the destination, the place, about this one. Just comment below. And here we have. And we have here an S, maybe a 2 here, a small 2. Well, again, if you have any idea or suggestion about these two back seals made of lead, and here, again, made of lead, this wheel, I would say, is from a locomotive, from a train, probably from an old one, with the old tracks, quite a big size. So yes, probably it was an amazing locomotive, and just we have a little piece. I thought here we had a coin of George V. I think this is an older coin. I would say this is a George III penny or so, because of the size. It is quite corroded, you see here, and we can't make nothing from this coin, unfortunately. But it's a good find, very good find anyway, because that is a good sign of activity from probably 1700s, this coin. And let's go for the best finds. Not sure about this one. Maybe it's a winder for a watch. You see here the pattern. Maybe a bit like a square, maybe it's quite for fitting, quite a model for furniture maybe, but maybe it's for something else more relevant like a watch or so. That would be nice, much better. Just comment below. The other find of the day, and I think we have a thistle. For sure this is a Turner, a 2-pence coin. The other part of the coin, which is quite corroded in all areas. We have here a little heart. Yeah, a romantic way to see the finds. And here, this is the find of the day. I think we have a very beautiful shape here. I didn't realize about the find. And I will say this is a pressed metal, because here on the back is nothing at all. It's just part of the, I would say it's a decoration, maybe for a buckle or for a broch, except that we don't have any obvious fitting to be part of a broch. Could be part of a broch, maybe, because, well, the decoration is quite beautiful. We see very clear a horse and a rider. I would say it's a woman with a cape. And yeah, in a position of like it's speeding or not sure, maybe it's flying, because this looks like a wing, a kind of wheel here and a wing. Maybe it's my imagination, but I think the decoration, you see the tail of the horse like in a good position. Just comment below if you know, maybe this is a goddess, I would say. Maybe it's a Roman depiction. But I would say this piece is something from 1800s or 1700s maybe. And it's a beautiful one, really nice one. So this made the day a wonderful piece of history here, and a very nice way to enter the 2025. So hopefully this is a good charm for the rest of the year. And I hope you enjoy the first episode of the year, and see you very soon on the fields and in search of more treasures and history. Bye!